Fix? Oh, wait. Brightness? No, that is the default. Okay. There we go. That's just the default. Okay, good. Yes, off, HUD. Film noise? What do you mean film noise? Whatever. Turn all this shit down. Dynamic range. We have a TV. That can be on. Sure, I'll have stuff come out of my fucking controller. Alright, you ready to experience the first game in the Resident Evil series? Resident Evil 2? Gretchen?
What?
Yes. I asked you a question.
What?
Wow, you weren't even paying attention.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna go on the story.
Oh my god, I thought you wanted to play Resident Evil.
I will, but you're just getting it put together.
Okay.
You want to do hardcore?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Do hardcore.
Alright. Alright. Is that Astrid?
Yeah, probably. I'm down here to yell at us.
Look at that burger. Look at how deliciously disgusting that burger. Oh no, don't eat that. Ugh. Actual burger from fucking McDonald's. I'm alright, fellas.
Come on, it's just getting good.
Oops! Man, that's the fourth one this week. I'm totally getting fired. She's fucking Family Guy fall pose. Holy shit, man. I can't go back to prison. Good news!
I tell my kids.
I finally graduated from police academy. Today's my first day.
And the zombie apocalypse happened.
Say hello to everybody's favorite femboy.
Leon?
Leon S. Kennedy. The S stands for, I don't remember.
Sex wagon.
Sex wagon. This is Oregon. This takes place in Oregon. No one's around to fucking fill up my tank for me. That's odd. says they're open, but there are no lights on. That's crazy. I better go investigate. You know, my job as a police officer is I investigate things. And there's also blood all over the ground. I'm not going to worry about that. Alright. And I gotta have another cutscene for us opening the door.
Hello? Anybody there?
My favorite, herb ice cream. What do you think herb ice cream would taste like?
Something's not right.
Depends on what herb.
It's just herb.
Just herb.
Just
Probably
herb.
tastes like grass.
Just herb. Oh, somebody's getting a little frisky in the back, it sounds like.
You alright?
Hello, sir. I am the police. Okay, good talk.
I'll be back.
I think I do remember watching somebody play the start of this.
Officer, you need help?
Stay back, sir. I got this.
Unrealistic. The officer did not immediately open fire.
Well, I mean, it does look like a white man.
Unrealistic. I'm gonna correct this mistake. Fucking... Alright. Gotta start over.
Gotta start over?
So I am actually... It's been a few years, but I did actually learn how to speedrun this game. Leon's story on hardcore, so... Can you get off me?
Don't take another hit.
And I'm dead. I am actually dead. Alright, so it's time to restart. So I did break out my speedrun notes
Oh, that's what you did.
that I used in my run against Scott. I am horribly out of practice, though.
That's okay. That's what this was. It's a practice run.
Yeah, it was just a fucking practice, alright? I'm not actually going to be speedrunning the game because this is just for funsies. But I do want to try and explain to you kind of the strats that go into it and just kind of show off because you can watch anybody do any old fucking playthrough of this game, no problem. However, it takes a real jackass to miss twice. And then get hit by the first enemy in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And then... Okay, good. He's already on the floor. So that guy that was over next to us,
pointed
us, yeah,
he's
okay. I just barely avoided the falling shelf. You can't. Oh, a civilian! Shoot! No. Oh, okay. How did you know my boyfriend was a zombie? Oh.
You alright?
Yeah, I think so. Thanks.
Hi. Why are you all kitted out like you're in a survival game? My brother's the main character from the first game. That explains
My
it.
brother's a prepper.
I mean, yeah, Chris Redfield does seem like the type.
Hold on.
Did we play the first one? Is that the...
That's the one you're thinking of.
Okay,
You didn't play it. I mean, actually, you did. You tried.
I tried a little bit. It has the weird camera angles.
Yes.
What's going on?
I don't know. Hopefully they'll have some answers at the police station.
Everybody knows that you go to the police when you have problems and they make things better.
You are?
Claire.
I think you're grossly misunderestimating the power of the police.
No. my
You don't
brother.
go to the police, you go to the military.
Well, good thing we found each other.
They at least have big boom booms.
They got booms.
What about entire fucking cities?
Home of Umbrella. Capcom presents. Resident Evil 2.
Attention all citizens. Due to the citywide outbreak, you are advised to take shelter at the Raccoon City Police Station. Free food and medical supplies will be provided to everyone in need.
God, this is so unreal.
Police station's not much farther. They'll know something.
Yeah, but what if we're the only ones? What if there's no
No,
survivors?
they're survivors. It's a big city. There has to be. Looks like we're walking from here.
Leon.
Yeah, I don't think stoplights.
Yeah, good call.
Leon, you gotta back up.
But we hit somebody. Oh god, you gotta make it to the hospital.
There, get out. Get out now!
Hey, do you think you can just slow down and just gently push our car?
Thanks. Unrealistic. Again. Well, I gotta remember this does take place in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Unrealistic that the fucking cop car doesn't have body armor installed. Ah! The first of many explosions that Leon will survive.
Dude just survived a person chomping down and taking a chunk of flesh out of his fucking
No,
hand.
that wasn't canon. That was me being a dummy.
How about you?
Yeah, I could totally hear you over the sound of the explosion.
I can totally hear anything after an explosion.
Go on ahead. I'll meet you at the station.
I'll be there!
Bye.
This is out of control.
Am I going the right way? Yes.
I assume it's away from the fires.
The first thing on my notes is the guy that gets cut in half, which we'll get to. So I don't even have any notes for this early in the game
It's everybody.
because it's all basically the same. So I'm gonna be going over a few of the speedrunning tricks that I learned. So this first thing is stagger stepping. When you go upstairs, you can aim very briefly. You can
And it makes you go faster?
It makes you skip the animation of walking up the steps. So
Oh, so you don't...
it is more noticeable when you are low health because you actually do walk slower while low health. It is not a good thing.
I would assume in a game like this, you do not want to be slow.
No. Yeah, fuck all the other people that are trying to get to the station. By the way, I did not care about the start because... Oh, actually... Okay, so I'm going to explain why... I'll explain all the stuff I do for a speedrun. However,
why are we doing a speedrun?
we're not doing speedrun.
Okay.
Because I fucking beat the game. I got the good weapons, so I'm going to be using those. But I'm going to explain how to do the speedrun, because that's more interesting to me. So first things first, we open this up. I just squeeze myself through here.
You're not gonna grab all the shit in the other room?
Nope. Don't eat it.
What all is it? Is it just like notes?
It's like healing stuff and ammo, but I basically 100% the game already, so I have weapons that have unlimited ammo. I do want to not use the infinite rocket launcher because I actually want to show off like what enemies and bosses do and stuff, so you can actually see them. They literally use this at 3 points in the game. They are so proud of that animation. Alright, so the very first note in my speedrunning notes is the half-body serial killer, which is this gate here.
The half-body what?
Half-body serial killer. Again, I did these notes right after we finished AI 2, so I'll help you. Okay.
Oh, is there a zombie in there?
No, just the gate is hungry. Oh my god. Are you okay?
It would take him another 5 minutes to actually die.
Oh, sweet. What you got here? Actually, I don't care. Alright, first things first, let's wait for this. If I just walk right through this door, watch this. That guy opens the door for you, you can just run right past him. You totally missed it because you're looking at your Yowie. Alright, and run around these two. And I get fucking hit because I am bad at this. I might have to lower the fucking difficulty. Excuse me? Can I have my fucking... Alright, I'm dead.
You know, I too would like to take a bite out of him.
Alright, I'm actually going to lower the difficulty because I'm a wimp.
That's fine.
And I'm out of practice, and I just want you to experience this, because speedrunning on hardcore does take practice. And patience. And, because I'm not doing hardcore, this means I can save.
No, you can't save on hardcore?
You have to use ink ribbons, which are a limited resource.
Oh.
Alright, I'm getting the strangest sense of deja vu. Trust me, I've done this intro like a million times. Alright, and we're gonna see just how much easier normal mode is.
Freeze! I'll shoot!
The enemies are much slower.
I just saw that booty girl.
Alright, and for some reason... Okay, yeah, and that's the one other difference in normal versus hardcore I've seen. For some reason in hardcore, he'll just walk right past you. If you do the same thing that I did. I'm actually starting to remember what I'm supposed to do for the speedrun now. So for whatever reason, he just walks right past you. He looks at you and he just walks right past you. Okay, so if I... Yep, there we go. No, not quite. So you can run close to the left side and stumble forward
not
without
get-
stopping. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Attention all citizens.
Alright, skip this. I hope you can see that. I hope you can see how much of the beginning portion of this game is just cutscenes. I still don't know this beginning section.
Well, I mean, yeah, they gotta introduce you to what's kind of a little bit going on.
That's not true, because in the original game, this whole segment, this running through the streets, is the first portion of gameplay you get. The gas station is your tutorial.
It's everybody. We're all turned.
So is this is remastered, right?
This is the remaster. So the original game came out, I think, in 1999 on the PS1, and it is largely considered one of the best horror games of all time. Second only to its successor, RE3, which is hilarious to think about, considering I think the remaster of that game is one of the worst games I've ever played. Okay, what I should have done from the start...
Is anybody here?
Obviously you don't go grab this in the speed run, but I just... Again, I got the weapons. So, first things first, I'm going to explain the menu to you. What I do is I move my weapons out of the way, because when you are using items, that counts towards your total time. Everything in this game counts towards your total time, except for this pause menu, which I'm in a cutscene, so it doesn't matter, but the pause menu that lets you quit and go back to the menu as well. And you've already seen this one, so this menu as well. You can see our time up in the top right. So if I open the map, look around on the map, if I use the inventory, like, all of this still counts towards my time, so... I'm not going to worry about it too much, I'm just explaining why that matters for the speedrun. This is not a speedrun, this is just going through like what I would do if I were speedrunning. And that is why I lowered the difficulty, because, I'm out of practice, so I wouldn't be able to actually do it. Unlike in... The one thing that I do like about RE3 Remake is that it actually, the difficulty actually does change the gameplay, because it shifts around the enemies on the highest two difficulty levels. This game, it's always the same.
They're just a little bit more stupid.
Yes. So again, I'm going to show this off, because this guy, you can't open this door because that guy's running in, and if you just wait for him, you can just walk right past him. Now what you're supposed to do here is the enemies have a set animation. You usually can just run past them, because it does take a while for them to turn around. However, I can never get it quite right. And then I just walk. I just come out under here, and this is now on. I'm now on to my second point on my list, which is return to Floppy Feet, who is our best friend, for all of 2 seconds.
Floppy feet?
This is Marvin.
You're safe. For now.
Thanks.
He is every stereotypical black cop.
Leon Kennedy. There was another off strike. I could...
He is the first named character to die. Ew, can you wash your hands first? Ugh, I can't believe I touched you.
Does anyone know what started this?
Not a clue. But honestly, all you need to know is that this place will eat you alive if you aren't careful.
Yeah, well, I was supposed to start last week, and I got a call to stay away. I wish I'd come here sooner.
You're here now, Leon. That's all that matters.
Okay, Lieutenant? I'm ready.
Hopefully you'll be able to find a way out of this station. That officer you met earlier, Elliot. He thought this secret passageway might do the trick.
Why is there no... Oh, there is blood, okay.
This is good news. We can get you to hospital.
No, I am not the priority here.
Lieutenant, I'm not just gonna leave you here.
I'm giving you an order. You save yourself first. You'll need this.
I can't take this.
Stop. And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate.
Don't need to tell me twice.
Or you run. Got it?
I will be primarily running.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he's such a twink. Yes, that thing that he gave us was a knife. Anyway, sorry, Mervin. I'm just gonna leave it on the table. Because I already have infinite knife.
We're gonna pretend that you were able to take it.
That's some bullshit.
You need that. You need his knife.
I need his knife. Okay, I figured out how to quick turn though. That's some bullshit.
I think that's hilarious.
I did not actually know that. You have to use his knife. Okay, anyway. So first thing in the notes that I have to grab is to grab this first aid. This is, I'm not going to be grabbing healing items because I won't need them.
Says the chick who's already died.
Don't worry about it. So I'm gonna get this. This is an optional cutscene, but this is like one of the things that was like, oh shit, these are good graphics for 2017. Like, look at this fucking detail in this gore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Also, holy fuck, this guy's been shredded. A zombie did not do that. So we're gonna avoid that corpse hanging from the ceiling, and we just run. I keep thinking there's a hallway there. So we just want to run to the end here.
You wanted to show me the grooves on the wall.
The grooves on the wall?
Yeah, when you tried to turn and thought there was a wall. Thought there was a path.
No. So let me see. So this is what I always want to go right here instead of straight.
No. But you see the little when you said you wanted to turn right there.
Mm-hmm.
That wall.
Kind
of the doorway. There were some like claw marks.
Oh yeah, there's claw marks all over this hallway.
You wanted to show that to me. You didn't make a mistake.
Oh, okay. No, I see what you're doing. Yeah. So one of the things that is about the original game, you remember the camera angles from the first game. Mm-hmm. That's kind of the point. Is that most of the first 3 Resident Evil games are very good at telling, not showing, not telling. Mm-hmm. It is a very good horror game because it leads you to figure things out on your own. There's a lot of cutscenes in this game. If we are watching all of them, there will be no mysteries by the end of this. The game will tell you everything that's happening.
Because it's the remaster.
Because it's the remaster and they dumb things down significantly. Mm-hmm. It is not my favorite version of Resident Evil 2, but it's also the only version that's really accessible for people, so I will give it what it's worth.
So
Resident Evil 3 is the exact opposite, so I will get to my complaints about this style of gameplay for the Resident Evil games that don't need it when we get to 3. This game on its own is totally fine. If it existed in a vacuum, it would be fine. I'll get into the differences that they took out from the original when it becomes relevant. So now we are in this room. We just want to jump through this window now. And then we have to eliminate both the vending machine and our friend.
Should I make sure?
Just be sure.
Okay.
Alright, and then we jump in, and then we go into the West Office to this safe. Normally we'd find this code much later on, but that's kind of the benefit of this game style, is that you learn it, and then you can never have to worry about finding shit again. So right here, this is our first inventory upgrade.
So, a question: where would you learn that code?
I don't remember.
Is it on the desk or something?
It's on some desk. So this is the office where we would have been working. There's a big welcome Leon and all the stuff around. So this is actually really clever, and I like how this game does this. Because this is one of the few instances where it does show not tell.
Like the view is supposed to be. This was his first.
So
day.
this is where it throws the subtlety out of the window, though. So this is what you were supposed to be doing, and this is Marvin that wrote this to us. He's like, they were trying to haze us when we got here by locking our desk, and they have to. We would have had to learn everybody's name. So how the game wants you to do this the first time is you go to everybody's desk, and you see, their
where
name.
Everyone's name.
Yeah, you gotta find their nameplates. Like, I can't even fucking see them on this side. Where are they? Oh, they're up here. Okay, so we have to find their initials. I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up.
Yeah, I think that monster's still after you.
They can't move during unlocking cutscenes.
Oh, okay. So is that how we stay for the zombie apocalypse? Like, I'm unlocking something and just stay there.
So I'm just showing this off because this is part of the game. And this is what you do for the speedrun too, is you get this. This is what gives you more ammo. However, we're not using that weapon, so I'm just going to leave it there. This will not be the last time I do that. Again, I'm just showing off what you do in a speedrun.
Yeah, of course.
I was not
you
supposed
can
to...
even show what you do, like, in a regular run if you're, like, first time you've ever seen this.
I'm showing you how to optimize a speedrun, but this is just a good rule of thumb. Anyway, we are also going through this area very often, so we're just going to board up this window. We do that again later, but I can't remember where I get the boards from, so if I fuck up later, it's fine. So then we go up to the second floor, we kill this stairway gremlin. So,
good thing you have infinite ammo.
Yeah, that's the other thing too, is that this would be much easier on a mouse and keyboard, but I am a console fucking loser.
What?
Sir, you're getting too close. Sir!
So a trick with this game, if you are worried, if you are a noob, yes. Oh, hey, I forgot you were here. I think that's the guy from The Office. He followed me this whole way. So zombies take equal amounts of damage from all their parts. However, you can cripple them. And that makes them significantly less.
I remember that from, I think it was when Dan showed me, like, Resident Evil on the VR. I can't remember which one it was. It was not this one. It may have been, like, 3.
4?
Or 4.
You're probably thinking of 4. Okay. Oh, and, yeah, and then the other thing, too, is that they have a truck ton of them. There. Eventually, you can defeat them, but you can see how many bullets this takes, and imagine if I didn't have infinite ammo. So that one I do need to kill, because I am going to be going through this area quite a bit. I don't go there just yet. I go up to the third one, but I do want to make sure I kill that first guy that you saw.
And did you just waste a knife?
I did not. So you can pick up knives from enemies after you use them. However, if I am able to, I will use this knife. Or actually, I'm going to equip this one and use this one against somebody if I need to. So we kind of come up here, grab the spade key. We're actually going to put it in our first slot. That is because when you open doors. Again, that causes time to go down, so if we want that in our first spot in our inventory, so it is quicker.
Quicker.
Saves more time than you think. So then we go to the storage room.
What is the best speedrun time?
Fucking better than I can do. Like an hour, I think. Hour and a half. So from here we are gonna go... I fucked up already. Because I don't remember this route. So we're gonna go into the storage room.
What was that hint of the slasher 3
Oh, there's the boards. That's where I grabbed the boards. So we're going to hold on to those, and then now we are in the storage room, and we do need specifically to kill this guy. Because he does not fall, but he will be an issue later. And you can see right there, I got something that's really good. You can get critical hits in this game. And we don't need it just yet, but I will grab the other hit pouch. This is not necessary for the speedrun, but it saves,
It's fun.
Not getting it saves, 2 seconds, and it is, you might as well. Fucking inventory space is limited.
Mm-hmm.
Even though, as you can see, I'm not really picking up items. So we shoot Hang Ten Terry, and then we are now in the library, and this...
Are you okay, Marvin?
We'll just have to wait.
It's important. Copy that. I'll be right there.
So again, we get this cutscene.
Marvin was dead. Oh, sorry, I'm commenting on the story.
So we are going to be going through this area quite a few times, so we do want to kill these zombies that are in here. Usually I try to go for the legs, but as you can see, this person is annoying.
Oh, what the hell?
Okay, I think that one's dead for real. There is...
The one that's eating?
Yeah, the one that's eating. I just wait for him to pop his head up. Whatever. Infinite ammo again. Yeah, no, that can happen. That can happen too. Unintended side effect of this game's physics engine. And hello. You can actually just have that knife, honestly. Unless that was my good one.
I think that was your good one.
Are you fucking kidding me? Dude. Why do I keep using my good one?
I don't know, you put it on there and you said to use the other one for something else.
I guess it just auto-equips the next one. And I'm fairly certain there is a third person that comes up. Yep.
What the?
I remember that much. Again, you come through this area a lot, so it is better to do this now. Not the one I wanted to break. And then this book is important, but not for us, so we're not going to grab it.
Are we going to be switching characters?
Eventually.
Okay.
Preemptively... Oh, and the other thing that we do while we're in here is we preemptively move these, because it will be important to move these later. However, we can't move them all right now. And the next time when we do have to move them to their proper places, we'll have Mr. X following us. So it's better to do this now and save time.
Knock knock!
Alright. Now we go to... Or actually, we don't go this way just yet. I'm already wrong. So we're going to go to this room with our first piece of the puzzle. Because this was okay, so the lore for this station, this police station, is that this was originally, I don't remember what building in particular, but it was made by the same person that made the Spencer Mansion from the first game. And so that explains all the puzzles and shit that are in here.
Okay.
So the secret passage is locked behind 3 medallions that are hidden in these statues, and we gotta find all 3 and get the medallions out. So this first puzzle is going to be fish, scorpion, vase. And you would find... I believe that one is in the book that we got.
If you were to read it.
If you were to read it. And you have to find the other two elsewhere. Then in all capitals I have don't grab book, because it is not important for Leon's run at all. You don't use it at all. And then while we're here...
Can you pick it up, read it, and put it back down?
No. You don't even read it at all. It's not that kind of book. Now we're at the lion statue. We could have done this earlier, but we needed the space in the inventory. Again, not necessarily, because I'm not doing an actual speedrun, but in a speedrun you would not do this right away. So this one's lion, branch, eagle. So we can drop these medallions off from our inventory to where they're supposed to be, right here by Marvin. However, doing the first one will cause a cutscene with Marvin to activate, and we don't want that. We want to wait till Marvin dies, so we don't have to talk to him. Yes, seriously. Would you like me to do it just for the cutscene? Okay.
You know her?
Yeah.
Also, Claire's here.
I came into town with her.
You can get to that courtyard. Through the second floor. East side.
I'm on it.
How you holding up there, buddy? Every word I speak is immense pain. Or actually, I think it's... Is it 2?
Yeah. The passage isn't open yet.
I might be wrong.
I don't
remember
all 3.
I don't remember why you wait. Or maybe you do drop them off right away. I could be wrong then. So we're just going to come in here, grab this safe. You can also grab, there's an herb on the desk in the middle of the room that I usually do grab. That is a safety strat though. So this one's going to be 6, 2, 11. And this is another piece for the gun. You can barely see it, but there it is. So I'm just going to leave it there. Just showing off what it's there, what's there. Alright. So we're going to go into the art room. There's another set of boards in case you need it. I don't usually use more than 2 in the run, though. Just going to grab that key card. And this is where you take the book. Again, this is not necessary for Leon's run, though. That gives you an optional item. It is necessary for Claire's run, though. Alright, helicopter crash. We're just going to walk right towards it. Don't ask me how that guy died. Doesn't make sense to me either.
Claire!
He was in an
I'll be right
helicopter
there.
crash.
Mm-hmm. How did he crash? Did the zombie bite him in the helicopter?
Claire. It's so nice to see you.
How you doing?
The explosion.
Helicopter just came out of nowhere.
I'm in one piece.
I'm guessing you don't have a key in one of those fancy pockets?
I actually do have a key,
No.
but I'm not sharing.
How are you doing?
You know, just surviving.
It's good.
I like that. So,
Claire,
it's
I have a
reference.
question. Is there, like,
Don't lose
barbed
hope.
wire on the top of
I'm
this
sure you're gonna
fence?
find her.
I don't have very strong arms.
Damn it. You know what that means?
It is a police station, so I wouldn't be surprised, though.
Time.
I'll look.
Claire, I think you should go.
Don't worry about me, Leon. You take care of yourself.
So right here, this is the first part where they changed things from the original pretty significantly. So the reason why in in RE2 there are 2 campaigns is because they have a very unique system of intertwining them. How the game would work is you would pick someone.
I'm surrounded by zombies.
I can't really tell, but there is barbed wire, yes.
Marvin.
I'm just going to pause the game so I can explain this. So how the original version of RE2 worked is that the campaigns are intertwined. You would choose a character, go through the game as per normal, and when you were done, you would switch to the other character and basically go through what they did. You also go through the same areas and share the same items. So you could, say, pick up an item and it will be gone from Claire's campaign, or you can leave items in certain places and they will show up for Claire. Yes. It is a really unique concept that is not at all in this version of the game. It is very unfortunate.
Damn it.
So it's basically the planning ahead and...
Mm-hmm. It's a huge downgrade in my opinion, but
I remember that in the first one.
The first one does have different campaigns, but they just changed the gameplay of it. Which is largely the same here. So here we're gonna go into the, where are we? So we're gonna grab a couple things. Because now we have the bolt cutters, we can enter this area. By the way, we're right by that area where that guy got eaten. So we're going to grab this flash grenade. I'm probably not going to use it. Then we go into here. Grab... No.
Wheel.
Grab the wheel. And... grab the electric spark. I know there's a lot of sounds happening, but trust me, it is not a problem. And now we're on the other side of this. And as you can see, I did not optimize this very well, so I had to scroll all the way over. And don't worry about the people over there. They're just not going to catch up. Alright, so now we have that open, and I'm sure that will not cause problems. And now we go to the weapons locker, which is through the west office, which we can now open with the spade key. And I believe that's the last use of the spade key. Oh, sorry. My bad.
Where does this shape go? In the square hole. Where does this shape go? That's right, in the square hole.
Alright. So now we're in the storage locker. We can grab 109. So 109 gives us more bullets. And this key card that I picked up gives us the shotgun and shotgun shells, which, again, not going to pick up, but that is where you get them. I actually would consider grabbing the shotgun, though, because I unfortunately don't have an infinite weapon that is comparable to it. The shotgun is a really good weapon, and it is pretty much the primary one you use for the speedrun. Now that we're here, though, we are going to... Wait, I think I skipped I definitely skipped a step. I went the wrong way, but you will come here eventually. So we're just going to pretend that I do that. I did that later. Marvin's sleepy. So I actually, instead of going to the west office, I'm supposed to go this way. And I just come in here to board up the window, and that's it. I believe it is this one right here. I just let this guy fall. I board up the window. And I just keep running. And I fucked up. I hit that guy. So this hallway is pretty scary, but don't worry, it's a lot better than it... Or yeah, actually, we're supposed to board that window. My bad. So now we're in here.
Wrong window.
Whatever. So now we're in here. We can use the bolt cutters for the last time. And we grab the electronic gadget. So this is a explosive device that was confiscated. Don't need to worry about that. I think you also want to grab this flash grenade. Yeah, I'll just have it. It doesn't take up more space.
So you can combine the flash grenades?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you can stack them. So now that we're on the other side, this is where you just be right here for the weapons locker. You do want to unlock the west. Where is it? I have it written down somewhere. You are supposed to unlock the west office with the spade key, because then you can throw it away. Otherwise, it just doesn't. And you can see here, right here, this is why we boarded up the window, because that guy cannot get in now. So now we're going to go up to the second floor. This guy is back. Or this lady is a problem. I think you can just run past her, but I'm going to get around my way, because I know I'd come through this area a lot.
She's gonna fucking leave you. So you're like, fuck this guy. He's going for my booty.
Alright, I'm gonna turn that off. Okay. And then we're gonna come in here to the shower room. The women's locker room, I should say. And this portable safe is a lie. Do not grab it.
The portable safe?
This thing, it holds an optional item. So you want to open this, grab those shotgun shells, and you open this one with the code CAP for more shotgun shells. This locker, go ahead and open it, but I won't.
Does it have a scary dude in it?
It has a scary dude in it, yes. Alright.
Poor dude, he got shoved in a locker and then he died.
Yes. He's not actually dead. Alright, he is actually dead. He is not undead. He does not ever come back. He's just there for the jump scare. Alright, so for this one, this is going to look a lot scarier than it actually is. Trust me. I don't know how I'm so good at this. Watch. So this is how your introduction to the liquor. And you can just run right past it the first time. So you grab this battery, combine it with that, and now we have an active detonator.
Ooh, what's the purple plant?
So the purple plant, you can combine it with the green herbs to make a stronger heal. It's a full heal, which on hardcore, which just basically means it's slightly better. You can scour this office for more stuff. There's a lot of optional shit in here. I believe this is actually where you get not the shotgun for Claire, but Claire's shotgun equivalent, which is the SMG. This is the STARS office, and STARS is like the in-universe version of the FBI or whatever, and that's who you play as in the first game, STARS.